everyone, I am Crawlers, and this is another episode of Ridiculous Loadout. It's a series where I basically whore myself out for cheap views, running one of the suggested loadouts from the comments below, and basically trying not to make too much of an ass of myself in the process. Well, my last loadout was in Battlefield 3 a few weeks ago, and what with Battlefield 4 coming out and the mountains of data I've been going through, and recording and editing videos and such, I've somehow lost track of the Ridiculous Loadout series. And add to that, no one really commented with suggestions for a loadout idea for Battlefield 4. A couple of reasons for this, I think. Mostly some people don't have Battlefield 4. Others have a ton of problems running it. We all know the horrible netcode that's giving everyone all the problems. So, not many people are really enjoying it. I mean, I was one of them actually. Yesterday my game crashed something like 5 times in less than 15 minutes. So, needless to say, I was raging hard. Well, whatever the case may be, I'm bringing the series back, and I'm hoping it will find a good home in Battlefield 4. And I'm also hoping to find some suggestions below in the comment section for my next loadout. It may be an Uber loadout, it may be a troll loadout, it may be, just a bad loadout, or it may be something that just looks really silly and ugly, like something you wouldn't find in the real world, like Rex with a flashlight, God damn, that thing is ugly looking. Alright, so this time I took matters into my own hands, as it were, and ran a loadout that I find works pretty well in close to medium range encounters. This is what the bag of goodies consists of. Recon class CSLR-4 Chinese sniper rifle of the 7.62mm persuasion, a CL6X Chinese medium range scope, canted iron sights for the encounters of the close kind, and a straight pull bolt. As a sidearm, I have the Sig Sauer P226 9mm pistol with a laser sight, a compensator, and the cutest little itsy bitsy schnoozy woosums, just little cute red dot sight. I mean, come on, look at that thing. Isn't it the cutest little thing you've ever seen? Also with me are RGO Russian grenades, and by the way, RGO stands for Ручная граната оборонительная, meaning hand grenade defensive, which explode after hitting a surface. I also have some C4, which I didn't really use, and of course motion bows. Alright, so let's try to cover the basic stats of the weapon that we know of by now. Now, the CSLR-4 goes from 100 damage at 12.5 meters to 59 damage at 100 meters. It fires the 7.62mm bullet, as I've already mentioned, from a box of 10 at 46 rounds per minute maximum. Its muzzle velocity is 500 meters a second, which is quite frankly on the low side. In fact, it's the second slowest muzzle velocity among bolt-action sniper rifles in Battlefield 4. Second only after the M40A5's 480 meters a second. The bullet drop is about middle of the pack at 9.81 meters a second per second, and a maximum effective range of 2500 meters. The short reload time, that is with still one bullet left in the chamber, is 2.6 seconds, and the long reload time from completely empty is 4.8 seconds, with a time of 0.88 seconds from the time you begin reloading to the time you can abandon the reload and reach for another weapon, like say your pistol. And speaking of pistol, the P226 is a more or less the meat and potatoes of pistols. It's the first pistol you unlock, and its stats show nothing extraordinary or exceptional in any way. Its damage maximum goes from 27 at 8 meters to a minimum of 12.1 at 55 meters, which is about on par with the other 9mm pistols. Its rate of fire is 400 RPM, provided you can click that fast, and a 350 muzzle velocity, and it has a 350 muzzle velocity. It's got a clip of 15 bullets plus one in the chamber, obviously, and a short reload time of 1.25 seconds and a long reload time of 1.4 seconds, with a 0.8 second buffer between the time you begin your reload and being able to switch to another weapon. Now, the recoil, and so far these are just preliminary numbers, the recoil up is 0.4, left is 0.4, and right is 0.2. The aiming down sight spread seems to be 0.5 standing or walking, and 1 when hip firing and not moving, and 1.5 when hip firing moving, standing prone or crouch walking. Now, why are all these numbers important, you may ask? Well, because the laser sight and the compensator modify them a little bit. You see, the compensator reduces horizontal recoil of the pistol itself by 25%, but it also increases the bullet spread by 30%. And the laser sight, on the other hand, reduces the hip fire spread by 33%, and obviously it only works when it's on. Now, as for the sniper rifle itself, it's a ton of fun to use, especially with the canted iron sights. You're gonna feel a lot like a gangster when, holding the gun sideways. And by the way, a little bit of trivia here. The canted iron sights for bolt action sniper rifles sit on the other side of the scope, whereas they would be, say, on assault rifles and carbines and such. And you can pull off some pretty cool close quarter headshots and, do some room clearing with the canted iron sights. That you basically would have been just shit out of luck if you had just a high-powered scope. So, thanks for watching. Please rate, share this video, and check out my other videos at the end of this one. And remember, in Soviet Russia, YouTube subscribes you.